Go.
Hi, well, I'm Jose, actually, completely Jose Pablo, but also known as JP. And I'm from Costa Rica, technically. I was born in Costa Rica, and both of my parents are Costa Rican. But I only lived there for a year, actually. I've been moving around. And I would say probably the cultures that make up the most of me are probably between Costa Rican, Spanish, and Jordanian, since I lived in Jordan for a while, actually. And I would say probably between. Actually, I'll start with the bad one so we can end with the good ones. Um, Probably between the things that are the hardest for being a TCK, like any TCK really, is well, saying goodbyes, of course. But the uncertainty of the future, I think, is especially the thing that gets the hardest. And that's because, in a way, also being an MK, a missionary kid, you never know what could happen next. You don't know what God has in His hands. But also, having lived in a Muslim country, you don't know when you could get kicked out too. So having that uncertainty, having to say goodbye at any moment, um, and maybe even the fact that sometimes our parents, since they're like monocultural, they sometimes don't understand the struggles, right? So sometimes you can feel lonely. That was like three bad ones. I'm sorry, I just kind of threw them into one. But I would say the good one, and probably the thing that overrides the bad reasons, is that it's such a huge blessing to be able to see so much of the world and having the privilege of making new friends and being able to invest them, get to know so much about other cultures, not only because I've lived in them, but from the experiences that others have had with those cultures. I think it's just such a huge privilege and such a huge blessing, taken from like a Christian's perspective, that I'm very well aware that most of the world doesn't live like me. And although some might see that as, oh shoot, I'm so lonely, I think it just makes us unique, you know? The fact that we get to see so much, experience so much, mature more, and we're able to understand other people so much faster. I don't know, being able to look into another person's soul and heart in a much faster way than other people can. I think that's just such an amazing tool, and again, privilege that the Lord has blessed. And I would say for any TCK that is looking at this, I know it sounds very like sci-fi and cliche, but don't lose hope. And I know how exasperating it can be, the fact of not being able to know where you belong. Like, believe me, I've lived in 8 countries and I'm only 18. And I don't mean this to be prideful or anything, but I can understand the fact that not being able to know where you belong, or people tell you, hey, you're not from here, from your accent, looks, or such. It's such a harsh thing, especially if your family tells you so. But those experiences are things that the Lord is giving us to build character. And honestly, within the Bible, you look at it carefully, between the most powerful characters in the Bible and whom God has used has been TCKs. And He knows that because He knows the experience that we've been going through. So, in a way, really, uh, God has put us in an advantage. So, yeah, don't lose hope and just be with Him. So, anyways, I'm Jose, or JP,